What's up, everybody? I am Dr. Lewis, licensed psychologist, founder of Atlanta Couple Therapy. So, today I want to talk to you guys about when you lose the spark. So, in my number of years of counseling couples, I work a lot with couples who, at some point in their marriage, they started to feel like the spark was gone. And some of the signs that will let you know that the spark is gone is when you're sleeping in separate bedrooms, or maybe you are feeling like it's been a long time since y'all had sex, and maybe the passion, the fulfillment, the joy, the pleasure has left the marriage. A lot of times couples come to me when they are in this space, when they have reached this point where they're starting to feel like, can we even get the spark back? So if you're feeling like this, then I want you to know that there is help available to you. So I'm going to give you 3 tips on how you can reignite the flame back in your marriage if you are feeling like the spark is gone. So one is communication. Communication is the foundation to building a solid, healthy, fun, enjoyable relationship. One of the things that I do as a psychologist when I'm counseling couples is I guide them through having conversations, and sometimes the conversations may start as simple as, what can I do to love you better? Because we may think that what we're doing is loving our spouse the way that they want to be loved, but we may be missing the mark. Maybe you're a wife and every day you're making amazing meals, and your husband loves the meals, but it doesn't make him feel loved. Maybe what makes him feel loved is feeling your touch, physical touch, hugging, kissing, caressing, intimacy. And so while you having these conscious conversations with one another, it's going to help you really dial into what is it that your spouse really desires. The other thing is, I want you to be open to hearing it, right? Because sometimes we ask the question, but then when our spouse gives us the answer, then we may get defensive of like, well, I would have more energy for sex if you would wash these dishes. And so you want to just kind of be mindful of how you respond when you ask the question, how can I love you better? Respond with a sense of openness. Thank you so much for sharing. That's a great way of responding when you ask this question. The next thing I want you to do is have a date night. Date nights are so important. Get a babysitter for the kids. Make sure that you have a designated day that you know every Friday, that's our date night. That's when I'm going to put my sexy heels on. That's when my spouse is going to get a haircut, and we're going to go out on the town and we're going to do something fun, and we're not going to talk about any of the stressors in life. This is so important. So I invite you to have these conversations. I invite you to take one step. If you can take one step towards action on some of the things that I talked about today, whether it's starting the conversation, fostering a feeling of openness, or going out on a date, I want you to take one step to start to create the marriage that is reignited with passion. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and follow us at AtlantaCoupleTherapy.com.